What's going on? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today we're going to talk to you about Polestar. I want to go over some of the current data points, break it down on what just came out from the company itself, and go over everything else you need to know. But first, make sure you hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So Polestar is down 7.38% pre-market, did have a low of $1.05. Market opens in roughly 6 minutes, so I'll give you updates on that. But essentially, today was supposed to be a very iconic day and hopefully set them in the trajectory for it to move higher. But Polestar had other plans. So they did put out 2 separate 6Ks and also 2 separate PRs. So let's get right to it. Starting off with this PR, as soon as I saw this, I knew that they were trying to manipulate the system. And regrettably, a lot of retail is going to jump all over this and say it's good. So Polestar targets profitability in 2025. So ultimately, profitability is just simply revenue subtract expenses. Very basic stuff. But they put right here, and this is in general what the market cares about, is positive free cash flow. And that is expected after investments. So that's also concerning, after investments expected in 2027. So ultimately, that is revenue subtract capex, operating expenses, and the whole shebang. That's what the market cares about. So ultimately, Polestar is going to continue to dilute up until 2027. In here, it also does say that Geely is going to continue to support them, and right here. So ultimately, yeah, I think there's, you know what, it's kind of weird. I go back and forth. I think Polestar gained some momentum, and I think they can really move higher because they set the bar so low for themselves. But clearly, Polestar wants the bar lower as well. So this is, in general, I can see some positives out of this, but in general, I see this as them trying to manipulate. They also did put out this. So select third quarter updates and updating 2024 guidance. So when it comes down to this is what they're going to be doing a live stream on in like 2 hours or something. But this is very bad. So revenue in Q3 down 10% from Q3 2023. So obviously I'm not going to waste your time. You guys can read all this, but it's the guidance. So I don't understand how they are saying 2025 is going to be their best year. They stated that in this, in this document right here, this PR, they say 2025 is going to be their best year ever and stuff like that. I don't understand how they're going to be obtaining profitability even in that regard when they're lowering 2024 guidance. And I don't know how logically you can do that when 2024 is done. So I think this company is full of morons for the most part, like every single one. And I feel honestly really bad for the new CEO that came in. I would be surprised if they just don't quash everyone and fire everyone, because everyone seems very incompetent there. So yeah, they are lowering guidance to losing money in 2024 to the mid-teens. And I don't know, like clearly they put this down on the PR quite a lot, so they're trying to hide it for the most part. But yeah, this is good, and I don't know how, again, you can logically lower your guidance for a set parameter, a set time frame, when that time frame has already concluded. But anyways, it looks like there is more crap coming down the pipeline. So the earnings that we were waiting on in the past, that obviously caused some even a deficiency with the NASDAQ, it looks like those still do contain errors that warrant restatement of the audited affected financials and the interim financial information for the 6 months ending June 30th, 2023 and June 30th, 2024. So ultimately, this is just very bad. So it really does go to show, it's like, what on earth is this company even doing? Is this like literally the next, like, I don't know, Enron or something like that? Like, is this just so full of crap in and out that they don't even know what the hell is going on? That's my interpretation of literally Polestar. And I would not be surprised if this, yeah, it's going down. So I wouldn't be surprised if this closes sub $1 today, despite them still doing that live stream. So with all this crap, they're still doing a Q&A, still doing kind of going over this information. So the Q3 information, selected Q3 information, mind you. And so, yeah, when it comes down to Polestar, I think that it is, I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship. I feel that Polestar can really move up only because of the bar set so low, but they are just so self-destructive. It is just crazy. So it'd be really nice, honestly, if Polestar just said screw it and someone bought them out, whether it be a big automaker or something else, because Polestar does have the infrastructure on a multiple different markets, so they have that really working for them. But should they be worth 2.57 billion of a market cap given all of this that they go through? No, they should not be. So that's just my viewpoint. Quick summary. So the market is going to be opening in roughly 1 minute, but shorts are kind of returning roughly around 102,000 shares. So most likely they are freeing up some room just to later hit them once it gains some maybe traction in the next couple of days. But 9.23% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 35.32 million shares. And just looking at the options, so there was, you can see some optimism a little bit. So 42,000 in calls, 15,000 in puts, 62% of all the options being done were, or I guess now I'll hit refresh, are bearish in nature, but looks like it is opening up at negative 10.66%. So like I said, I think there isn't really all that much in reasons to buy Polestar unless you have a very long-term time horizon. So yeah, Polestar, this epic day didn't really work out all that much. So let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Are you buying the Polestar dip? Do you see optimism? Like, are you hypnotized by this right here, or what's your overall thoughts on all of this? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And then one final thing, pop over to my Patreon. I give buy signals on stocks, options, and crypto. Many of them have been absolute bangers, so pop over there and take a look. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.